back from work, and as you can see, I had a very large delivery of packaging materials. So when I first kind of started running this business online on my own website, I did a huge order of boxes, bubble mailers, board back envelopes, and it's lasted me about 5 years, to be honest. I've still got a lot of bubble mailers and quite a lot of board back envelopes, but we're slowly running out of the parcel boxes. So I thought it was time to do a big reorder, as well as kind of trying to become a little bit more eco-friendly and just add a bit of my branding to the packages, in terms of not just tissue paper but some padding and things. So we've done a huge order. It cost me about £300, so it is quite an investment, but I've got a feeling this is going to last me a fair few years again, because I don't do tons of orders, but when I need to do them, I'm running out of the right parcel sizes and things like that. So it was a necessity, I feel. So there's two boxes that I won't show you because they're quite large, but basically they are the dimensions of the medium-sized Royal Mail parcel size, as well as the small size. So the small size box I'm hoping to use for if someone was to order an A3 unframed print plus something else like a tumbler or something a bit more bulky that can go on top of it, because as it stands I was makeshifting a box and taping it to a board back envelope, which they were arriving at people's houses fine, but it just wasn't the vibe I wanted. So I thought a small parcel size was going to be perfect for that. So I've got that size, and then I also ordered the medium-sized Royal Mail parcel, which is something I've been doing for a while. I actually cut them in half, and when someone orders a framed A3 print, it actually fits in there perfectly. The only thing I have to add is just an A4 piece of card to bridge the gap on the side that I've cut in half. So I ordered 25 of those, so effectively I have 50 of those boxes, which is perfect. And I ordered 25 of those small size boxes as well. So the other boxes I ordered are for my tumblers. So I've run out of the white boxes I usually put my tumblers in, so to replace that I ordered these just nice craft paper boxes that fit them in really snug and perfectly, which is perfect for kind of packaging them up at a stall. However, to send them via the mail I'd want a lot more padding around them, so this is purely to sell them at a stall. And then if someone was to purchase just a tumbler, I purchased these little e-commerce boxes which have a little bit more room that I can pad it all up, and it can fold over, and then the person can rip this off and open it really nicely, and it's a much nicer way of sending it. So that's for if someone was to buy just a tumbler, and then like I say, the medium and small parcels for tumblers and something else. So I've really had to go for a mix of box sizes for this, but I do feel like it's all necessary. And now, other than those, I'm going to stand up so you won't see my face. Other than those, I did order some gummed craft tape. So I've been using the plastic tape, just normal sellotape, which is fine, but it's obviously not very eco-friendly, it's plastic. So I wanted to slowly transition over to paper tape. And I did have a look at printing my own paper tape, but obviously it's quite costly for what you get, and I'm not quite there yet with making that amount of orders. So we went for just standard rolls of gummed paper tape. Now there's tons in here, and that was purely because when I looked at the price of them, I thought it was quite reasonable for 50 meters or whatever. I didn't realize that was for like 50 rolls of the stuff, but that's what we've got. So we've got 50 rolls of paper tape, which is fine. That'll last me many, many years. And then I also went ahead and purchased a gum paper tape dispenser. So you plug it all in here, you roll it over here, it goes over this wet sponge, you fill up this tank under here with water, and then you can tear it off, and it's all gummed up and ready to put on your parcels. So I got those. And then last but not least, I actually purchased a load of crinkle paper. Now I've sent a message to them because it arrived clearly poorly damaged, and then someone's tried to duct tape it together but that has again been damaged, and as it was being handed over to Natalie whilst I was at work, crinkle paper was flying out of the thing. So I don't know if I've lost any crinkle paper, and it cost me about £54 for this amount, which is quite a lot, I would say. So I have messaged them, sent them some photos, so we'll see what they say. But I ordered a lot of purple, so it's slightly different purple. It's a bit darker purple to my tissue paper, but this will be a really nice addition to my parcels, just to incorporate my branding where possible. But there's a hell of a lot there, so most of this stuff will sit up in my attic, and I'll just have a couple of boxes flat packed and a bit of crinkle paper down here ready to go for when I do get those orders, but most of it will stay in our attic. Natalie's very accommodating in the attic to allow me to take over about half of it with all my packaging supplies. But that's all of that I ordered, and I think it's very essential and very required for the business, and like I say, I think it will last me many years. I also did a restock of blanks, so let me just get a blade to open this. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, they've been out on a lot of my blanks lately, which is not ideal. So I've had to make sure that my stock is all up to date on my website, because sometimes when it's something I make to order, I kind of leave it as always in stock, but obviously some of those blanks are not always in stock from the Subler blanks, so I've had to kind of adapt and just around that sort of thing. So we have, I wanted to try out a new type of pencil case, so I ordered this. If you follow Rebel Jones, I think she has a similar style, but it's kind of, this one's a black version because I wasn't sure what colour I'd want. You sublimate on this front piece here, and then it velcros open, and there's loads and loads of pockets and stuff. Let me know if this is the type of pencil case you use, because obviously it's very different to that flat pencil case I use, but I just thought I would have a go on that, see how I like the design. It might not fit, oh there we go, that comes off. It might not fit the kind of products I produce with the artwork I have, so it's all just a bit of a gamble, but let me know if that's the type of pencil case you usually use. Then we have my keyrings that are rectangular and the fake leather. They've been out of those for a while, so I went ahead and purchased some circular ones to try some different keyring sublimation, so I have 10 of those. I then ordered myself a watch strap for my Apple Watch. I just wanted to test that out. It might be an interesting product to provide in the future, but if not, it's just for me. I restocked a couple of sizes of my pet bandanas because, as mentioned in my last vlog, I sublimated some bandanas for my Rounders team, and they've actually asked me to do for a few other teams as well, so that's a nice little addition to the business. And then last but not least, I think I would like to try some mouse mats. Now, I have the normal mouse mats that everyone seems to do, but I don't really like the material that it's printed on. It's kind of a grey material, so I noticed they actually have those PU leather, the fake leather that I use for my keyrings, in a mouse mat form, only in rectangular though. So but I know it prints really nicely, so I actually purchased quite a few of these blanks, and I'm thinking of doing my pumpkin pattern on them. Maybe the mushroom pattern as well. I think it'll be quite popular, so I've purchased a few of those. But that's all the blanks, that's all the packaging. I just thought I would show you some of it as a bit of extra vlog content, because I've been quite busy with work lately, so I've not managed to film anything, but I thought it would be quite interesting. I did nothing, I don't know what I was going to say there. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the vlog. very, very busy few days. Work has been quite busy, and I'm about to be briefed today on a new scheme which is going to be even busier. So the work-life balance is taking its toll a little bit. I'm struggling to find the time to do business things, which is very annoying. I've been planning on Notion, which is another matter. Notion is obviously free to an extent, but annoyingly for what I want to do, I don't have enough what they call blocks, so I can't make more plans because I don't have enough space to do so. So I'm having to do the plans in the space I have, delete them all out and just repeat basically, because I need Natalie to be using Notion with me because there's certain tasks that I need to assign to her because she happily helps me by doing some design work when I don't have the time, because I do a lot of the design work for the products, and I do a lot for the packaging, but Natalie takes on a lot of the packaging design for me as well. Anyway, besides the point, she needs access to Notion. I don't have enough stuff on the free version to do, but because I have 2 people accessing Notion, it's going to cost me £20 a month to pay for it, so I refuse to do that. So we're going to just work with it as is. Anyway, back to my original point, that's 3 points ago. I have been using that to plan out my weeks and plan out my social media as well, because I need a plan, otherwise I just don't post anything. But because work's been so mental, and I've had 2 Rounders games this week on the after work time, I'm baffled. I just haven't had the time to do any of it. I've planned social media all week and I've not posted once. It's currently Thursday. Tomorrow I am starting my Super Seconds and I've done 1 post to promote it and a couple of stories, so I'm a bit annoyed. I really hoped that I'd have a lot more out and done, but all the listings and everything are done, so thankfully that's all done. I added a few other things on there, so I have some old acrylic pour canvases. Let me find a nice one. Is that a nice one? No. Well, they're all nice, but I want to show you a really nice one. That's a nice one. So I have some old acrylic pour canvases, and I used to sell these quite a bit, but they kind of took a bit of a toll when people kind of stopped, like same with prints, people kind of stopped buying art for the walls and they wanted art in a functional manner, hence my move into stationery, etc. But I've had these canvases sat in a box, and I just thought, what's the best way to get rid of them is to sell them as discontinued items on my Super Second sale. So if you want those, this vlog should go up the day that the Super Second sale should be on my website. So officially it starts Saturday, Sunday. However, I am releasing it in the morning to my email subscribers and then in the evening for everyone else. So if you do want to grab any canvases for cheap, tumblers for cheap, anything like that, there's minor defects on some of them. Some of them have bigger defects, but I've discounted those even more, up to, I think actually up to 80% off on my website. So do check that out. There's going to be a huge sale this weekend. It should be on the day this vlog goes up, so you know it's already live, so you don't have to wait for it. You can even get planner pads and all sorts, so do keep an eye out for that. But because of work, I've struggled to do all of that, and it's just the reality of working full-time, unfortunately, and it's the thing that I battle with. I obviously want to be putting more time into my business because I know what I need to do to expand the business, to make it work better, to make it do better, but unfortunately my day job doesn't allow that, and it's project basis, so sometimes even though I'm working 9 till 5, the projects need to be out and done, so I can't, sometimes I have to work late. It just is what it is, and it's a job that is gonna, you know, it pays for me to do a lot of the things I do to help expand my business, unfortunately. Although less so these days, actually. The job pays for the mortgage, the bills, and my lifestyle, and actually the business pays for itself these days, which is nice, actually, so appreciate all your support. But anyway, enough rambling and enough downer. I sorted all my packaging out. Now, just ignore the mess in the kitchen. Mabel's decided to get all of her toys out. I've sorted all my packaging from my bottom shelves. Let's have a look, here we go. And I've piled it all up here, the stuff that I want in the attic. So the big boxes I've cut in half. That took me a long time. I did use a saw at first, and then realised quickly, as you can see, that's where I sawed to, realised quickly that I needed to use a craft knife, it was quicker. All my crinkle papers in the bottom there, this full of all my paper tape bar a couple of rolls that I'll need, and then this is filled with a mixture of boxes. I had a few boxes down here that I'm going to just put up in the attic as well, and oh, don't knock them all over, Lucy. And you're getting all the great angles today. And then these bottom two shelves here have now been sorted, so all my packaging is in that bottom one, which is fantastic. This is now all blanks for sublimation and DTF and things like that. We've then, let's pull this out. This is much the same. It's got a lot of empty frames and things, which I do need to sort out. And then this one's actually quite empty. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's got just things for my card blanks and coasters, but it is mostly empty, so that's really nice to have another shelf back again. I've slowly been getting out all my Halloween stuff, so we've got my key rings and everything here, and then pumpkins. So I'll be selling felted pumpkins. I don't think I'll put these on the website, but if you do want them on the website, do let me know. I'm going to be selling off some of these. I probably won't make them again after they've sold, but some of my little Halloween witches. I think that's it for Halloween, and then I've just been slowly getting some Christmas stuff out as well, so some of my tree toppers and things like that. So it's all systems go here. We're going to be busy all the way up to Christmas. So before I start work, I've got another hour before I start work, I'm going to start getting some of the products actually made. I've designed all the products for the autumn launch. We're launching it very late, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just make them now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do for the rest of this vlog, is make autumn products ready for the autumn launch. As if by magic, that No Issue knew that I was printing my washi tape stickers and getting them all cut and ready for when my washi tape arrived. It's popped through the letterbox, so I thought we would open this. Don't mind me, it is absolutely freezing here in the UK now. We seem to have gone from a terrible summer anyway, but we've definitely hit the autumn weather now. I'm hoping we get a little flash of sun again soon, but who knows. Anyway, let's get this. So this is our first, let's take this off. This is our first washi tape that's kind of a bit darker, a bit different. Oh, it already looks good. It already looks good. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is it on the roll. See if that wants to not focus on my face. That's it on the roll. We've got that really nice dark maroony type colour. Maroony brown. Look at that. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. Will it focus? Oh, it looks great. It looks really good. I'm pleased with that. evening. I would say we've had a very successful day considering how busy at work I was for the working hours. We have test printed pretty much all the products, maybe bar one or two, and I'm quite happy with most of them. There's a few things that need tweaking, but for the most part I think the products are there or thereabouts ready for this autumn launch in a couple of weeks. So it's just going to be a couple of weeks of making all the products and making sure I've got enough stock before we launch the update, and making sure I've got photographs and the listings up. So let's run through the products so far, what's gone well, what's not gone well, as usual, and it's always the sublimation stuff, and what we need to do next, I think. So firstly, you saw me make these magnetic bookmarks. So these are printed on magnetic paper, so it's all fully magnetic, double-sided there, really nice. I don't have the backing cards made for those yet, but they will be on backing cards, so they look really nice and presentable. We then made the autumn pumpkin sticker sheet. So I'm starting to make, I've changed my sticker paper manufacturer to something a little bit different, and I'm now doing all my sheets in matte. If you order my older sticker sheets, they're all going to be on glossy, but going forward they will all be on matte. So we have this gorgeous autumn pumpkin sticker sheet there. Then I've redesigned all my sticker packs. I've not made all the other ones up yet, but this will be kind of the gist of them. They will follow the same vein as the sheets, but they will all be in there. And these are glossy stickers in here. So that is a full pack of the pumpkins there. Ready, off. Thank you. Then let's move on. I won't move on to the sublimation just yet. I showed these maybe at the start of the vlog or the last vlog. We have some felted items, so just pretend that stalk is green, but we have some felted pumpkins there, and then I've redesigned the felted mushroom earrings which came out with my mini mushroom series, so they're all redesigned and nice as well. So they're two additional items going up properly. Then we did some sublimating. So the colours are very off. You'll notice this is all very much brown and very warm. The colours are very off, but this will be the mouse mat. It's a stitched PU leather mouse mat, really nice, really good quality. It's got like a bit of a leathery backing to it, really hard, very nice. The animals are fighting. And it's printed beautifully. It's just the wrong colour, so I need to tweak the colours on that. And then likewise with my other sublimation, I test printed see, from a distance that looks really nice. Close up, it's blurred. This is the issue with this linen. Mabel, Freddie, can you stop, please? Can you stop? Shh, shh, stop. Thank you very much. Anyway, this is the problem with this linen texture. It's really hard to get a crisp print on it. This side didn't work quite as well, but again, the colour issue, we're not getting that nice dark rich colour that I wanted, so I just need to work out how to do that. Then I wanted to test out the pumpkin on a round one, so instead of just doing the pattern like I have on my rectangular ones, I wanted to test a pumpkin on here, which has worked really well. I just need to make it a little bit smaller so it's inside that stitching a little bit more, and also tweak the colour, because as you can see it's very unsaturated. So I just need to up the saturation, I think, and maybe just leave it in for a little bit longer perhaps, I'm not sure, but the colours definitely need tweaking on those, and I'll decide whether I want to do that pencil case or not, because on camera it looks really nice, but in person it really doesn't. And also this white seam is a bit of a problem because of this coloured background, so we will see what we can do with that. Oh, last but not least, we have a pumpkin tumbler. So I made the pattern a little bit bigger, but it's a repeat pattern all the way around, and it turned out really, really nice actually, really nice. Hold on, let me put something white in there. Will this show up? No, not wide enough. Like this. Yeah, nice. So yeah, the tumblers are a given, I think. I really like it. I really, really like it. In fact, I might keep this one for myself. But yeah, it's been a successful time. A few things, I wouldn't say unsuccessful, just a good test trial run. But we've gotten most of the products made. I've just got to make my acrylic keychain, and actually I think it might just be the acrylic keychain to test. And then it's just a matter of making more of all the products, really. So a success all around, and I'm going to end the vlog here. I need to edit it and upload it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of a mismatch. There was a bit of time in between the first few clips and the last few clips, so I do apologise for that, but work is a bit mental. I hope you forgive me. I'm trying my best. So if you don't mind liking, subscribing if you're new here, and hitting the notification bell so that you are notified when I post, and just a little comment with a pumpkin emoji, please. If you've made it to the end, I would really appreciate it. All these things are free and they really, really do help me out, and I'd love to be able to do this full time. So if you can help me achieve that goal, I would love you forever. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.